What's up, puppy? Church runner? Okay, let's go. That's right, we're just gonna let Mr. Puppy dog out today. He ain't gotta strain himself. Not every run is a rush. What's going on? As you can tell, we're just giving Mr. Puppy havoc here. Nice little simple run here at one of his favorite spots that we've been doing for years now, honestly. We got ourselves a pretty good routine going on here, I'd say. Mr. Puppy, have it go run. We've recently this year added in this hill a little bit more than the average, and he seems to truly not have no problem with it. He keeps going. When he walks, we slow down. You can definitely hear the huff and puff of choo-choo train he gives. I think it's awesome. Listen to the huff and puffa. Huff and puffa, huff and puffa. And we're at the top of the hill, leveled out, and let him have a cool down moment. Up. There you go. Good boy. Look at you. Yeah, you happy puppy. Yes, you are. Oh, yeah. He definitely loves his runner still. That's a plus. He'll be 13 in a month. How about that? And yes, this is what this video and thumbnail is all about right here, is floating down this river. Of course, I promise you, whenever I did it, it was not this low. I was lucky enough to be able to do it at least 2 times this year. And honestly, yeah, Havoc joined in on the second go-round along with Mama. So why not sum up this intro and where this main ordeal takes place, right here at the river itself. And Havoc never has a problem with us stopping and taking extra adventures. Plus, get himself a fresh drink as well. Once again, as always, you know where we go from here. Stick around and enjoy the show. Let's see, is this thing on? Testing, can't, hello, oh yeah, hey, we filming something, I think. I can't tell. Yeah, let's try this again. There we go. Be a reverse picture, but yep. What's going on, y'all? Yep. Yeah, I took it out the pocket at this moment. These things supposed to be waterproof anyway, but they ain't retrievable proof if I was to drop it in the water. But right now, we seem to be at a peaceful state at this moment on this river. Don't see me tipping over or any reasons to be trying to tip myself over at this moment. I don't know how well this is listening to me because I've been having mic issues, but we gotta give it a try anyway. And this is what we're doing at this time, at this point. And that's where we're at on that. In the meantime, yep, just doing this solo. Been wanting to do it this week, actually this year, for quite a while. And unfortunately, I always found other reasons to not be down here due to, I guess, life and just other things that were happening. So ended up taking advantage of today, thanks to, the mamas at the house reminding me and what the temperature was. I ended up rolling out earlier today and had a great moment with another friend out there. Yeah, that friend he goes by the name of James. He hit me up real quick and was ended up having to go to Sheridan, to see a taxidermist about a rattlesnake he needed to take that had previously bit him 3 weeks earlier this week. And I believe I already shared that prior to this video. And yeah, that was an interesting story he ended up sharing about that one right there. And the thing is, he wasn't doing any outskirts traveling or trailblazing or anything stupid like I half the time do out here, you know, walk barefoot through prairies. He was just, uh-oh, I got to put this up for a second. I'm about to run into some trees. Yeah, almost ran straight into the under means of all that brush right there, and I had to drop this down and kick my little oars right here in the four-wheel drive. But yeah, we got ourselves a little bit of a wind here going, and just brought the bare minimum because ain't no need to have all this other stuff to come out here and enjoy a nice little roll down the river here. Basically myself, camera, little protector when I need to put her back in, which I probably will here in a bit, who knows. Got my flip-flops right here to my side, you know, my sandals, and just a bottle of filtered water right there. That's it. Ain't no need for much more. Mama says she'll pick me up at the other end, so, you know, ended up working that into the angle today. But yeah, I don't know, I had a decent trip today with James, going to drop off this rattlesnake that had bit him, and sure enough, you know, gotta enjoy your local neighbors. Ended up one of his neighbors was a true snake wrangler, ended up coming and picking it up, had the proper equipment and everything, grabbed it, froze it, and he said he usually takes them and sells them to other local dealers around here, and they turn some of the snakes you know, parts into jewelry and stuff. But James ended up asking, so how much you want for this snake right here, since you're wrangling it up? And the guy, his neighbor, said, trust me, brother, you earned this one. And I believe he did too, because he ended up spending about 3 days in the hospital. Could have stayed longer, but he was done, and I understand that. Not trying to get all his you know, personals out there on the interwebs, but basically he was in there for 3 days, and he's been recovering for the past 3 weeks, and, you know, had to undergo practically, you know, the symptoms and the just everything that goes along with a rattlesnake bite, and that ain't fun. I ain't got to sit here and basically describe it to you, but you definitely go through some hot sweats, cold flashes, all the above, you know, just pure miserable. Leg completely all swolled up. He got bit down on the ankle, right leg actually, and yeah, we're just gonna leave it at that. So yeah, as we were heading back home after conversating for a while, James and I, Mama decided to hit me up with a simple text telling me that we are in the triple digits today. Go figure. Okay, I didn't expect to see that again at all this year. I was ready for the 70s and the mid 80s permanently all the way through the fall right now. But here we are in the beginning of September. We got ourselves triple digits right here in the middle of Casper. And right now, as you can see, I'm okay with that. And looks like I ended up getting in at a decent time, because as you can see, I basically have the river pretty much to myself. Driving by earlier today, the parking lot is completely crowded, so I guarantee there's a lot of people probably ahead of me here that's probably getting off at one of the other two stops down here. You could either get off at Morad Park or Tate Pump House. I'm sure there's also a few other places. Heck, some people might even know some neighbors here, and they're just getting off in their own backyard here, you know, and doing the loop and going picking up their other vehicle up there at the boathouse. And by boathouse, I'm basically talking right under the bridge. So, without me having to flap up too much right now, let's just take in the moment and share it with y'all. Check this out. I actually did this last year. I know I don't have that many followers to even know half the things that I've done, and that's okay. Don't mind sharing it again as far as flapping my lips. But, oh man, yeah, that's a beautiful sight right there to check out the mountains right there. Give me a second. Check that out right there. Yeah, that's pretty cool. But yeah, I actually did this exact same thing last year, and it was supposed to be a tandem thing, but Mama couldn't get started on the awkward float that we ended up having at the time, and she honestly is truly fessed up that she's just not a water person, and that's okay. You know, I tend to be a fish here, you know, in the water. I kind of love it for the most part. I do the pool. Usually, I've been going every day lately since I've been doing this therapy with my leg. Just haven't gone every single day. I don't have much more as far as having to do with therapy on my leg right now, but we're going to get through that and probably get back into a routine as we were, you know, working out there at the pool here in town that I go to. And I quite enjoy it, especially doing a lot of my underwater things there. And not even trying to boast on that. It's I honestly just go under on the deep side, and I do some breath exercises, which I hold the bottom of the ladder rail and pressurize my body, making sure it gets you know, all the symptoms going as far as my lungs, basically waking up everything in a calm mode. And when I come up on the other side, I try to make sure that I am not out of breath and I don't gasp for air at all. I try to make it as natural as you should try to make it, and that's just part of my workout routine that I do for my internals versus my external. I'm sure it helps as far as the physical attribute of my body, but right now we're still trying to fix a lot that's on the inside. And yeah, and this right here is a big part of fixing on a lot of us on the inside too. Just funny, as I said that, I ended up thinking that way too. But yeah, I do my breath exercises when I can, and what I mean by that is, depending on the lifeguards that are on that day, when I go to talk to them to let them know what I'm doing, it's kind of a gray area, I guess, with rules and regulations on how things have been changing over the years as far as safety protocols, I guess. You know, that was a big fish that just honestly leapt probably 10 feet ahead of me. That was pretty cool. Squirreled off. But anyway, once again, I ain't no expert, and I'm definitely not trying to showboat at all. It's just the way I do things, and it works for me right now. And definitely when I was going through my chemo and my cancer and everything else, as the rest of my body was failing, I could always say 100% every time my doctors were checking me out, my heart and my lungs were my best attributes as I was going forward with all the stupidity that the rest of my body was having to deal with. And we're talking from head to toe, mentally, physically, kidneys, blood clots, intestinal, yes, nice little gap right there. They had to slice me open there, basically a vertical C-section, if you will. So yeah, lots of different things, and we're just trying to figure out how to heal it all back up when we can, and you get the gist of it. Man, this is truly a comforting day. I am so glad the mamas ended up recommending to do this, because you know, James and I were honestly about 10 minutes outside of Casper as we were coming back from Sheridan, and she brought this up to do today, so I definitely got to give her a thumbs up. Thank you. figured I'd get back on here real quick. Not much going on other than just rolling down the river, enjoying the sun and the natural beauty that comes along with it, which is the wind and the aggressive little ankle biters barking in people's backyards over here. Hopefully it ain't picking up too much of that, but we good. And figured I'd give my mama a quick call because she mentioned something about when I did this last time when I was back at her house here back in February. And yeah, we just rolling on down. And let's see here. Let's give a view this way. That way I could actually see too. Yep. And just share the beauty on how everybody's planted right here on the backside of this river. How they each got their own design and setup to enjoy what's back here. Because shoot, I guarantee I would. Just flew by a guy that was chilling out on his hammock playing a guitar, and he had himself a nice cooler set right beside him. So hey, everybody's got their way to enjoy, and ain't nothing wrong with that. We're about to go around this river bend up here. We can either go to the left or the right side of it, and I guess since I'm already on this side, we're gonna go ahead and bridge it right here on this side right here. But I'm gonna put this phone down for a quick minute, make sure I know which way I go, and definitely not into the brush. Yeah, buddy. Just went around another bank there. And on this side, it actually started picking back up again. Got ourselves a couple of little rippling, rapidy effects going on here, but nothing to, I guess, worry about or even complain about. Just going with the flow. And that's all we know. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. And that's what we doing. Not much more other than a few times we've had to use our hand paddles and pull away from the edges of here and there. But for the most, we're just letting nature take its course with what it plans to put us at this moment, especially positions. Being in this type of float, you've got really no control on which direction it's going to turn and all that, unless you wish to keep your hands in the water and try to maintain a single direction. But we go with the way it just plays with us sometimes. Well, here we are coming around this angle and catching a good view of the mountains when wind decides to blow us that direction. But yeah, still not much more to report on. I don't have ourselves a little feathered buddy following me this time, and if they did, I wouldn't have nothing to give them because, like I said, I didn't decide to bring any snacks or nothing. Just doing this on a whim and grabbed what I felt like I needed, and snack wasn't one of them. Probably get ourselves something pretty good though when we get off this. And, yeah, that's where we're at on that. Okay, well, I definitely had to roll myself out of a quick situation there. Ended up bottlenecking or choking up the water a little bit more and created more of a current, kind of started going twice as fast, and it was kind of unpredicted. Couldn't even tell until we kind of got up on it. So yeah, I had to roll myself away from the brush over in that side again. I was about to go up underneath them trees, and that's okay. Let's see here. And we're gonna go ahead and turn around this side. And speaking of some feather buddies, we got a whole bunch of them now. Bunch of Canadian geese over here just taking a look and seeing us as well. Hi. Honk. Honk. Honk, honk. That's right. Oh yeah. I know, this is your turf, huh? Wondering why I'm coming through it? It's all good. Y'all are pretty. You could be aggravating from time to time. Maybe tasty from time to time as well. But yeah, y'all pretty. And there we go. Check out that view right there. Not just the feet. Oh yeah, now I can see. I've been getting quite blinded by the sun here from time to time. And we starting to edge this direction. We need to get more in the center again, and that's what we're about to do. Okay, we're back again. Kind of got toward the middle like I was going to do. We're greeted by a few more fellow floaters which decided to jump in at the ramp that was right above that blue slide there. And you can definitely, if you hear any extra background noise besides my own lips flapping, that's why right there. And we okay with that too. This here is made to be enjoyed by everybody. And, you know, it's all good. So, yeah, but yeah, this is pretty good right here, man. Check this out. Let's see if we can get our eyes unblinded here by the sun. Rotate. We're just going to use one of our little hand rudders here is one rotation device here to kind of stop us like that, and then rotate us like that. You know. Stop again if we can. If you try to go straight like this, it's kind of difficult in these waters, especially in a long framed float like this. You know, if it was more circular, hell, I don't even know with the circle, that probably might spin you a lot more. I'm not sure, but yeah, just rolling on down, and we got a few more of our feathered buddies hanging out probably 100 yards ahead of us. Okay, decided to pull over to the side, actually in between of a split, to go one side or the other, and let the water current slow me down, and let this crew go ahead and slide ahead of me right here. And now we back in the middle of this river, heading on down to our get out point. And yeah, we're still rolling. Yep, just enjoying the river, huh? Mr. Puppy. Oh yeah, you hear other doggies. Round two. Check out this old Bluetooth speaker I ended up finding as we were walking out there underneath the bridge. I highly doubt it works. I ain't even gonna try. Just figure I'd share. Getting ready to make up our own concoction of a dressing here for our salad. Fresh organic lemon. Our own homemade seasoning here. We got some lemon zest, ginger, and some lemongrass. And we about to dash it all over our yellowfin tuna. Wondering what that noise was. Obviously I should have known. That's you, Mr. Puppy. Plus a dash of lemon pepper as well. And right here we have ourselves a nice fresh all organic salad. Lettuce, tomato, cucumber, radish, peppercini, and yeah, my homemade dressing and some fresh cracked pepper. A couple of these Wausau crackers for the crunch. To definitely finish it off, we got our fresh cooked yellowfin tuna ready to go. And yeah, we'll be adding it on top here in a bit. And that's where we're at on that. And we'll catch you on the next flip flop.